This video was brought to you by Patreon. Hey you, how's it going? My name is Ruby Price and welcome to a week ago. The clock's changing and still fucking me up a lot. You know, I was woken up with coffee this morning at like 10:30, 10:45. You would have thought that I hadn't slept with how tired I looked and felt. So, yeah. Still got to edit a week ago, which is what I'm gonna do now. Okay, so last night I might have made a bit of an impulse buy. I've never played an Animal Crossing game, but the hype for this game was unignorable. I guess I'm gonna give this a go now then. Well, I got the video ready, just in time. Yeah, that Animal Crossing game is good. I started playing it. I'm gonna sink a lot of time into that, aren't I? I believe the plan tonight is to watch the series finale of Attack on Titan. I think that's what it is. So that's exciting. So many questions and thoughts about it. Well then, I guess second half of the final season or movie. It's 10 to 2, but the reason I haven't vlogged today is because mostly I've just been busy, you know, catching up on job stuff. Yeah, something I have noticed is that Indeed have started asking me to do like skill tests a lot more after job applications, so maybe like it's all going into a spreadsheet probably, but maybe that might help, provided I'm answering them properly. You know, just showing that I do actually have that ability to do the things that they're asking me to do. So, but I'm gonna do a big shop later, because we are desperately in need of a big shop. I just made pasta for lunch and the only thing I had to add into it was red onion and a pepper, because our kitchen stocks are very, very low. Aldi is a free-for-all at the minute. It's kind of ridiculous how like the shop itself, you know, they are routinely saying, you know, people need to be wearing masks and all of that jazz, and how it needs to be over your nose, and maintain social distancing and all of that stuff. But the people inside it, including store staff, are just like all over the place. It's crazy, you know, just baffles me. Like, do people think that because as of yesterday, what day is it? I think it's a Tuesday today. Yeah, it's a Tuesday today. Do people think that, you know, because as of yesterday we're allowed to have 6 people in our gardens, like that means that, you know, the entire world is rid of COVID? Jesus Christ. We went to Tesco afterwards because, you know, you can't do a proper vegan shop, a proper vegan full shop in just one supermarket. And, you know, Tesco was fine. Tesco was actually pretty good. Yeah, just a little bit annoying, you know. Those were some fantastic fajitas. Starting the day off with a read meeting. Meeting done. Completely unrelated, but I've been asked to write a piece for a site regarding Trans Visibility Day, which is today, but they want me writing it for tomorrow. And I found a piece that I started writing a couple of years ago, but never finished, and I'm repurposing that for this. So Yeah, today's just going very slowly. I woke up feeling like absolute shit. Like physically, not mentally. But the last couple of days has just been one big to-do list. And it feels like every single day there's like too much being added to that to-do list. So I just need a good day of, you know, being able to tick things off. I'm quitting. Nah, not really. It's 1st of April, isn't it? So, gotta do something. Yeah, so, today I've set aside time to get some videos edited. Not my videos, unfortunately. Someone else's. However, I do still need to finish editing together the highlight reel from Friday. I did kind of want it to go out today, but I've just been so behind on everything. I just haven't had time. If I get everything done today, then that's my next task. But if I don't, then, well. Also, I wrote a piece in collaboration with Trill for Trans Visibility Day. It's out now. There's a link in the description if you want to read it, if you haven't already. It's just a short piece about, you know, trans visibility and all of that stuff. So, if you want to read it, please do. It'd be pretty cool. So, other than that, let's do some food. I'm hungry. I have been absolutely sleeping on bagels. Bagels are fucking brilliant. Yeah. Like, I used to think they were just bread rolls with holes in, but there's so much more to them. If you haven't tried a bagel recently, get yourself a bagel. I did manage to get most of the video editing of yesterday done, but there was a problem with one of the videos, so I'm having another look at that this weekend. I didn't manage to get the highlight thing done, and then I ended up just playing F1 pretty much all night, until we watched NXT last night. So, yeah. Oh, next week. I think it's next week at least. Next week is like an entire week of like wrestling events. You know, there's the NXT takeovers, 2 of them. There's WrestleMania, again 2 nights of WrestleMania. Jesus, it's gonna be a crazy week. We just watched X-Men First Class. I haven't seen it in ages. But like, that movie is fantastic. I'd say of the big ensemble cast X-Men movies, it's the best X-Men movie. Certainly pre-Logan, the best X-Men movie. I'd have to give Logan another watch to know that, to know if it beats Logan. Because I've only seen it once. But yeah, today's just kind of, you know, happened. Really. Did some Animal Crossing. I now have a house. And then listen to Sapnin. Now the weekend truly begins. Yeah, so today I've just had another attempt at doing some video editing from was it yesterday? It might have been yesterday. Yeah. There was a tricky video that I was trying to get right, and well, yeah. So I had another go at it, and I don't know, I guess we'll find out. I've obviously sent it off to be reviewed, but we'll see from there. Yeah, such a thrilling day, re-editing a video that I spent quite a while trying to edit yesterday. It could have been Thursday though, I can't remember. All the days blend into one. So, I think I'm just gonna play video games now. Made it to my 3rd season in F1 2020. Starting off well, actually. 2 points positions. Whatever. So I've not really been very good at vlogging this week, and that's pretty obvious by, you know, how I assume short at this point this week has been, but also, like, you know, there have maybe been a maximum of 2 clips per day, and mostly that comes down to 2 things. One, I've not had the best week, and it's got nothing to do with, you know, I'm not burnt out, I'm not, you know, like, I'm not just tired, you know, as much as last week did take a lot out of me. You know, I don't think that content creation is having a negative effect on me. I'm just not in the best place right now, and I don't know why. Every day is kind of a little bit shit. As much as I want to do something about that, I can't really, so yeah. 2, I've been really busy, as I say, working for I say working, doing what is work for me, but not being paid for it. I've been really busy with that. A lot of things ended up piling up, and I needed to take a lot of time to get them sorted. And they weren't quick things either. They were, you know, sit down and leave a full day for half of this thing to do. So yeah, there's 2 of the reasons as to why this week has probably been a shit vlog. As much as, you know, the week hasn't really been that bad. You know, I wrote an article that got published. What else? I listened to a really good episode of a podcast. Just this week is just, yeah. And then the fact is, I know it's not a problem that's just going to go away. So, you know, I'm not necessarily expecting next week's week go to set the world on fire. The problem is just being stuck inside for a year with not much that I am allowed to do. I am hoping to implement some changes into my lifestyle soon. We're getting a rowing machine, so exercise might be on the cards finally. You know, I've been looking into the possibility of maybe starting running. I don't know. It's one of those things, it will happen or it won't. But also, I am trying to get back into football. But unfortunately, the closest team that I would be welcome at, just for, you know, random training sessions, is in Dewsbury. And with COVID travel restrictions and, you know, not having disposable income, getting there's a problem. So that can't happen yet, which is a shame because I was invited down to a training session this weekend, or it might be next weekend. Yeah, but I think mostly, you know, I miss the freedom that I had pre-pandemic. I understand that, you know, I say everyone, the majority of people in this country have lost a lot of the freedoms that they previously had. I understand that it's been necessary as well. It probably wouldn't have been as bad under someone that wasn't a floppy-haired twat, but I do think there still would have been a problem. I miss being able to, you know, I miss gigs. That has certainly taken a massive impact on me. I miss the freedom of just being able to do something, like, for no reason, you know, going outside. Like, I miss being able to just go outside without a reason, you know. Like, if I go outside now, it has to be for a reason. Like, you know, I've got to be going to the shops, or I've got to be going to the shops. And I don't like that. So I do miss that a lot, you know. And I miss being able to see people. I miss being able to just go home. I miss being able to just, you know, message someone saying, hey, what are you doing next week? And then organising, you know, seeing them. I miss being able to forget that, you know, I live under one of the most dangerous UK governments for trans people that we've ever had. There have been worse ones, don't get me wrong, but this one is dangerous. I mentioned this on Trans Visibility Day, but the UK is so transphobic that people have been granted asylum from the UK on those grounds. eventually it's going to reach a point where I can legitimately consider not being here if it continues. And I miss being able to be distracted from that, you know, with all the things that I could do pre-pandemic. But mostly I just miss being able to go every day without crying. So that's an indication of where my headspace is at the minute. You know, I didn't feel as though I could continue a week ago as normal without getting that out. I'm also trying to limit my time online, which does help, but yeah. So, happy over-commercialized chocolate egg day, because I am going to take a day off. I'm going to call that a week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do all that generic YouTube stuff, like, share, comment, subscribe, etc, etc. As always, I've been Ruby Price, and I shall see you a week ago. Adios. Bye.